Hey everyone, it's LK, and today's video is actually for a starter home. I built the starter home in Willow Creek, and it does include one bedroom and one bathroom, and a pretty spacious living room, I have to say. There's a living room, dining room, and kitchen, and it's all very open concept, and then a separate bedroom and bathroom. So actually, this is the second time I've built this house. The first time I built it, all the footage was lost. So I lost, I think it was nearly an hour of work, which really sucked. But I think in the end, it actually turned out for the better because the second build actually turned out a lot better. Wow, yeah. I need to learn more words, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, the second time it turned out a lot, I don't know, cleaner and actually more spacious. I was able to, I made it very big here. You can see that I had to resize it quite a bit because it was a little too big, but the first house I did was really small. So actually this is better because you get more room to grow. So with the decor, the bedroom ended up being a little bit empty. I mean, you have all the things you need. There's going to be a closet, there's the bed, and I think a plant. It's quite empty, but there's things to, it's comfortable. It looks nice, it's comfortable, and you know, there's like, you can put things in there that you've earned through gameplay, like those items that you get through promotion or collectibles, or just add your own personality to your sim into the bedroom. So, but the rest of the build actually has quite a bit of decor. I used a lot of buy debug and the hidden objects in this build. It was so handy to have all those items because there's a lot of things in there that are kind of, you know, free. So that's really handy when you're building a starter home, because your budget is so limited. This build does come under 20K. I built it by putting in one sim that I just randomly made in Create a Sim and moved him onto this lot and then built the house, and what money he had was all that I could use. So basically any single sim that you make, you can move in here right away. I think they only have a couple $100s left. I don't even know if it's that much. That might be a little generous. They don't have a lot of money left, but you know, you get them a job, they'll start making money pretty quick. It's pretty easy to make money in The Sims 4. Anyway, so here I'm just working on the roof. I wanted to do something not too typical. I mean, like, this roof is nothing fancy. I'm not the best roofer. I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to experiment, but yeah, I tried to do something interesting here. This was actually inspired by a build that I saw on Pinterest. Very, very loosely inspired. Like, it looks nothing like it, but the colors and the roofing kind of were inspired by it. I used a lot of blues and orange in the interior of this, and that's actually because the exterior of the house I saw on Pinterest had a blue siding and an orange door, and I was really attracted to that because I've always liked blue and orange together. I know they're complementary colors, and it's just really always, I don't know, I'm really attracted to that color scheme together. All right, so the picture that I was like I said, very loosely basing it off of, I can only see the front, and I mean like the front, like no sides, nothing. Like it was very straight on, so I had to make up the rest of it. But this is kind of how I imagined it go. It looked like one of those very simple home, like a step above that picture that everybody draws in second grade of just a square with a rectangle on top and two windows and a door. That picture, you know the one. Anyway, it's like a step above that. Every town has this house. Well, I mean, every like town that I would imagine, like Canada and the US. I can't speak for the rest of the world. I know architecture's different everywhere, but I feel like I've seen this house a million times in my life. All right. So I did a lot of landscaping on this house, but I didn't necessarily put it in the video because it was really dragging on. And I mean, it's not bad landscaping, but it's not the best either. It's nothing fancy. And Some of the things that I put in here, I ended up having to remove. So you may notice a few things are different from the actual footage you're watching and then from the screenshots. There's some things that I just switched around to either like the fridge, I think, is one thing that I ended up having to switch out because it gave me a couple extra hundred simoleons to work with because there wasn't this, you know, we were on a budget and that fridge was too nice. And here I am just downsizing again because I realized that the house was a little bit big, and then we moved the bed. In the original house I made, the bed was on that wall and I loved it, but it just wasn't working. Oh yeah, then I decided that I knew that the kitchen and the living room were going to be very blue and orange, so I decided I'm going to go a little different in the bedroom. So I went with more of like a yellow and green, but all in kind of the same tones. So the whole house it's colorful, but it's not too in your face. I mean, I don't think so. I love color though, so for some people this house might be a nightmare. For me, it's perfect. I love it. I could happily live here, actually. I think it's quite cute, and I love those tiles that were added in with a later update with the base game. I love those tiles. They came in very handy. I think I thought about putting them in the kitchen as well, but I decided just the simple other base game tiles would be better. But in the kitchen, it looks really cute, especially with that blue basic tile floor, which I don't actually use all that often. But in here, it was really cute. So I'm just adding some decor in. I decided that a rope was, you know, too bougie. And then what also ended up being too bougie was the little bucket with the detergent in it. I mean, it had to go. It was like 46 simoleons and we couldn't spare it. So I think I bought like a candle or something instead because the living room really needed more stuff. Like I said, I scoured that buy debug menu. Yeah. All right, now we're getting into like my favorite part is where, like, I love when you start adding in the couches and the dining room. Like, this is really where the space comes together. This is where I shine. This is where Ellekkay flourishes. So I was trying to choose between a few different dining tables, and I actually found that the Eco Lifestyle pack came in super handy in this build because the items in that pack are really well priced. They're super cheap. So you're gonna see a lot of Eco Lifestyle in this pack. I tried to steer away from it because the last build I did had quite a bit of Eco Lifestyle as well. But I mean, when it's that budget really bullied me into using it. So I'm just adding a few more decor items. Like, I think that one bookshelf is like 25 simoleons. That's insane. Or it might have been 50. I don't know. That went by way too fast. I sped up this footage quite a bit, so I can't really tell what that said. But it's under 100. A bookshelf for under 100 simoleons. Thank you, EA. Thank you. Alright, so we're just adding some more decor in here. I really just leaned into that blue and orange theme. And I think it actually looks really nice. And then, like, so there's the pale blue wall with, like, the deeper, well, not a deep blue, but, like, a brighter blue cabinet and couch. And then there's the bright orange accents, which I think are really fun. And I'm bringing in my trusty lamp here in a moment, but my favorite floor lamp is that one. I will have a floor lamp like that one day. I need it. I truly need it. I use it in almost every build. It's kind of a sickness. I'm a little addicted. I'm very addicted to that lamp. I love it. And let's see. I actually built this a couple of days ago, so I'm trying to remember what I did, and yeah. You know, sometimes you look back at builds that you've built like after a couple days and you think, oh wow, what was I thinking? I'm actually liking this one. This one is standing up to me. This one's okay. Okay, so I added, again, some more decor. I'm adding lots of books because one thing I did not add in this house, well, actually two things. I did not add a computer and I did not add a TV. And, I mean, that might be a controversial thing for some people. I know that like a starter, like it may not be complete without a TV, but in my opinion, like, I mean, once you start working, you can build up your money pretty quick. You can add a TV, you can add a laptop within a couple of shifts. It'll be okay. So but I did make sure to add some skill building items like the bookshelves, and I actually think it might just be the bookshelves that I added, but you'll be fine. And we're just adding some artwork. And I think I go into buy the bug here soon because the artwork just wasn't working for me. Like that painting I almost went with, the one with like the fashion runway girl with the blue dress. I almost went with it, but then I wanted this, it just wasn't fitting my vibe. It just wasn't. Plus I use the painting all the time, so. And I love this painting, the old school movie poster. I love that. If I can fit that into a build, I am going to. I love it. I would happily own that work of art in real life. Very happily. It kind of just like a Gone with the Wind look, and yeah. I mean, I could ramble about that painting for a while. So we're just adding some clutter, you know, some tissue boxes, books, baskets. Oh, the basket is actually pretty cute because I ended up adding, from Bad to Bug, I found some, I think it was like some melons and some asparagus, and I put that in the basket. It looks pretty cute. I've never tried doing that before, and yeah, it looks pretty cute. And I think I had some apples right beside it too. It looked really nice. It looked lived in, homey. Yeah, it was a nice touch. And I'm sorry if I'm a little sniffly today. I do seem to have, like, my allergies flaring up right now, so I might sound a little strange. I know it's only my, like, second video where I'm talking, so you may not know this, but I can hear it. I'm pretty nasally today, and I'm sorry if that's really hard to listen to. I usually don't sound like this. It's just my allergies. So one of my favorite things to add into builds is actually, I love adding in the artwork. I think that makes or breaks a space. In real life too, like I need to have artwork on my walls. I feel really weird when I don't have artwork in my room. I've always been super into art. I actually studied graphic design in college. I have I have a background and a lot of like experience with art. Sorry, I kind of blanked out there. It's these allergies, let me tell you. They'll just get you. So I'm replacing some of the foliage here with some of the buy to bug stuff because it was either really cheap or free, and you can't argue with that. I actually really love these bushes. I don't know if I ever noticed them in the catalog before, but I've been really into them. I think I've been putting them in my my Sparked challenge build that I've been doing. I haven't been filming it because I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. I kind of regret not filming it now because I'm really liking it. I'm about 3 or 4 hours into that build and I'm really liking it now, but I can't start just filming it. It would just be weird. So I don't know. I might make a video about it though and put that, like all the screenshots in a future video. I might do that. We'll see. If you have any interest in that, please let me know. I mean, I don't mind doing it. It's just if you guys are interested, I don't know. And if you don't know what the Spark Challenge is, it's this new challenge. I think there's going to be a whole bunch of them. It's based on the reality show that just has been airing on TBS. Yeah, they're doing a bunch of challenges, and this first challenge is to build a wedding venue, which I'm not gonna lie, at first did not really appeal to me. I didn't really care for that challenge. I was like, oh, we couldn't have made like a haunted house or something, but I don't know. But I actually got really into it. You get to choose from a bunch of different styles, and I chose to have like a jungle theme. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't build a lot with, I use a lot of the items from the Jungle Adventure pack, but I don't build them necessarily in the jungle theme, if that makes any sense. Like the Jungle Adventure cabinets, top tier. I don't know if anybody agrees with me like that, but Parenthood and Junglehood cabinets, top tier, absolutely. And actually, you know what? I think we're getting to the end here. we're about to jump into the screenshot. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!